Hi, I'm Jordan Troskler with Business Spotlight 225. You ever had a pain in your back or in your neck? Well, today we're going to be interviewing Ashley Blanche with Momentum Sports and Rehab. Let's go find out what she has to offer. So, Ashley, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into the business.
Well, I'm a chiropractor. I started out practicing in New Orleans. I've been doing this for 7 years. I got into it actually because I played college basketball, and due to a sports injury that I had with my back while I was playing basketball, I went to physical therapy, I went to various doctors, and no one could help me with my pain. It wasn't until I went to a chiropractor that I started to feel some relief and I could get back to playing basketball. So that's when I really wanted to figure out what this chiropractic thing was, and I wanted to figure out how I could help more people with it.
Wow, what a great story. So tell me a little bit, what's the difference between using a physical therapist and a chiropractor?
Okay, so a physical therapist and a chiropractor differ mostly in rehab. If you were involved in a car accident and you had an injury to where you couldn't walk anymore, you needed someone to teach you how to walk, you would need to see a physical therapist. If you had a stroke and you lost some range of motion, or your face was distorted, you would need to see a physical therapist. Physical therapists and chiropractors now are starting to do some of the same things when it comes to dry needling, laser therapy, decompression therapy. So some of those things are interchangeable, but I think personally, if you have a spine issue, or you've lost some range of motion in your spine, or you're having nerve pain going into your arms, your legs, that is something you want to see a chiropractor for.
Okay.
A chiropractor or a physical therapist could both treat elbow pain, wrist pain, knee pain, but I think the difference is the connection that you have with the provider. So if you have a provider that you trust and you know what type of services that they offer, I think that's who you should go with, but those will be the differences between the two.
Awesome, great information. So how important is it that when someone has an injury that they get it treated quickly?
It's very important. A lot of times I see people that they think the pain is just going to go away, and it just never does. And that's how they end up in my office a lot of times. And unfortunately, I tell them, because you waited so long, now it's just going to take longer to heal. Because not only does the pain not go away, but you also add insult to injury. You continue with your normal daily activities that brought on the pain to begin with. So you're only making the injury worse, and you're making time longer for treatment.
Wow, okay. So I know you also treat like NFL players.
I do.
Do you also treat normal individuals?
I do. I love treating active individuals in the community, but even if you like to sit on your sofa and watch TV and that causes you pain, I can help you with that as well. A sprained ankle is a sprained ankle. A crick in your neck is a crick in your neck. So I don't care if you're Anthony Davis or if you're Jordan Troskler, I'm going to treat you both the same.
Well, I appreciate it. So tell me about the laser. What is that used for?
So what we do here is deep tissue laser therapy, and typically how we use the laser is just to help to promote healing of the tissue. So if I have a athlete that comes in here with an elbow injury because she plays tennis, if she comes in on Wednesday, typically after 2 treatments by Friday, we can have her back and playing 100% on the court.
Wow, that's incredible. So I know some people that love to like pop their back and pop their neck. Is that safe?
That is actually something I tell my patients not to do, mostly because you're not moving the joint in any specific direction. You're just sloshing that joint around, and there's actually cartilage in between that joint that can become damaged. So when you come to me for an adjustment, it's a very gentle and specific adjustment in a certain direction to move that joint and mobilize it in the way that it needs to be mobilized.
So you mentioned dry needling. What is dry needling?
Dry needling, we typically use that in the office to help to shut down tight knotted muscles, also trigger points and muscle spasms. So one treatment with dry needling can help to decrease the amount of tension that you have in the muscle.
And does that really hurt?
No, typically it doesn't. Most of my patients enjoy it and they come in and they ask for it.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
That's awesome. So Ashley, how do people contact you?
You can contact me by calling 225-218-6126 to schedule an appointment, or you can visit my website, mymomentumcare.com. And on that website, you can click to schedule an appointment, or you can send us a message and we'll have someone call you right away.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Business Spotlight 225. I'm Jordan Trosclair, your host. And if you'd like to have your business spotlighted, give me a call at 225-715-9014. Thanks.